What are you eating for lunch today?
My normal lunch that I pack.
That sounds pretty like regimented, so I got to hear it.
Well, I go ground turkey, rice, and beans.
Ground turkey,
Mix it
rice,
up.
and beans.
Yep.
That sounds terrible.
It's good enough for me, I guess. I don't know.
What about you?
I usually just eat school lunch. So,
Do you like a salad? They still offer salad bar, right? Like you can do
Yeah,
that, or like through the lunch lady line. Which one are you doing?
yeah, I don't really eat salad, so usually
Okay.
the main choice.
You're the main choice.
Yeah.
What's the best school lunch?
When they make homemade pizza.
Okay. Do you ever enjoy anything other than?
If they have homemade pizza, I'll eat that.
All right.
That's about the only good thing they make, though.
All right. Well, these two aren't very good at talking about food, so we'll move on. But Ramsey Stewart, Jacket Nation Sports, LEB TV, and we got two more seniors here today. So guys, introduce yourselves.
Braden Christian.
Cameron Rose.
All right, Braden and Cameron. Let's talk a little bit about what's going on. It's almost go time. Everybody locked in?
Yeah. I think we're ready to go. Practicing hard, getting ready.
All right. A little different role for you this year, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep, moving to be back, be different, but I'm excited. Good challenge.
Gotcha. Think you've been prepared, something you've anticipated as you've gotten older and kind of went through the ranks, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I've, kind of gotten ready as I go. Done a lot of trading, try to get ready. Obviously big shoes to fill,
Mm-hmm.
but just focused on what we can do to get our team ready, and not as much of the individual. Jackson's shoes, big shoes.
Big shoes,
Just want to win. That's the main thing.
right? Cameron, what?
Nothing. Yeah, just ready for the first game. Get the nervousness out.
Was last year your first year to get significant minutes, or did your sophomore year? Did you?
No, I really started playing last year.
Right.
Moved up.
How'd that feel?
It was a big step. I was
Right.
nervous, but I did have Braden back there with me. But this
Gotcha.
year, it's a big part on me.
What's the difference mindset for you personally? Junior year, first time, some real opportunity to get out there and make a difference, to senior year, nerves versus no nerves. Like how are you kind of handling that?
I still got some nerves, but it's a lot less than last year. Yeah, last year did a lot. I'm better this year.
You're better.
Yeah.
we got to work on you talking on the mic.
Yeah.
like that's
Not
the next
not
step.
too good on that.
That's all right. No, you're doing fine. Braden, both ways again this year, or
It's looking like that, yeah, but it'll just depend on like situations. Like, if we just have big play, and I'm tired, we'll have another guy come in.
right?
But if I'm fresh, ready to go in. Just depend on the situation.
What about you? How have you approached this year different than you approached your junior year? Or is it still business as usual, kind of same mindset?
I'd say it's just business. Obviously a lot more pressure, but it's still just trying to do the best I can for the team.
It's all about the
Yeah.
team.
Yep.
Whatever you can do to help, right?
Mhm.
Maybe give us something. We talked with the other guys a little bit about leadership. So I'll start with you, Cameron. Like, who was someone you looked up to last year, previous years as a youth, and kind of have tried to emulate or model your game after? Player, coach, anything like that?
Jax was a big leader in that kind of. He's out, man.
What? We're at lunch eating homemade pizza,
Yeah.
and everything tastes really good, and you're comfortable.
Yeah. Jax was he was always trying to get people going and just kind of going that way, trying to get people ready and kind of, yeah.
So you consider yourself like a vocal rah-rah leader, or are you more of a head down, do your business, kind of hope people follow along?
Kind of a hope people follow, not really a big talker, but.
Right.
Yep.
Braden, same with you, I feel like.
Yeah.
Kind of, you're
I'd say
putting in
about
the work,
same.
you're showing younger kids how to do things, kind of a standard. We've talked about that before. That's been a word. This year's word is
Love.
love. Tell me a little bit about that.
It's just like we gotta love each other. We gotta love the guy next to us. If you don't love the guy you're playing with, then you're not gonna really do everything you can to help win.
Right.
So yeah.
Cameron?
Yeah. Just like he said, gotta bring everybody into it. And
What do you love most about football?
Gotta be Friday nights.
Friday nights?
All the work pays off there. Super fun.
Same.
Friday nights, getting to hit people.
Right. That aren't wearing the matching jersey.
Yeah.
Right. We have talked at length with Tristan Wilson about that. We've talked with Malik. We've talked with others. But like, can you bottle up a Friday night and kind of explain it?
Man, it is really special. It is. When you walk out that tunnel for the first time, last year that was my first time really being a full varsity guy. I got some as sophomore, but it was really special. You're finally getting to go out there and play in front of 4,000 some people. I don't know, but yeah, there's nothing like it.
It's
Big opportunity.
It's opportunity. It's community. It's memories. It's relationships. All the things kind of packed into this crazy, hectic, pressure-filled experience. But it seems to be a little different because as soon as that last horn goes off, it's like back to that family fun, kind of you're back to high school kids again, right? When you're not meal prepping and setting out your month's worth of meals, what are you doing?
Like, what am I eating?
No, what are you into? The other guys, they were into fishing, hunting. What are you into?
Yeah, I like playing video games.
Right.
I've been loving college football game.
Right.
I was just grinding Clash Royale past hour probably, so I like games.
All right. Cameron?
I like golfing, fishing. Not too good at golfing though. Go out there, have fun.
All right. Our boy Levi, we always like to have Levi around. He's locked in with golf.
Yeah, he's pretty good. I played with him the other day.
Yeah?
Yep.
You please tell me you at least beat him on a hole or something.
I was close.
So we got golf and some other things. You like video games. So let's get back into football a little bit here. It's a long season. Things are like we've talked about to kick off. Like, what's your I don't want to say personal goals. What are your team goals? What are you trying to what are you contributing to make the team goals happen?
I'm hopefully contributing as a leader and just trying to push my teammates to be the best we can. Our end goal, we want to win a state championship. It's never been done here. That's the end goal. Obviously, that's super difficult.
Mm-hmm.
But, all I can do is trying to push my teammates best I can and just go as hard as I can every play.
All right, Cameron?
Yeah, trying to get everyone close as I can and trying to play their best.
All right. You what song puts you in the football mood?
Really anything, just listen to anything really. Anything could get me ready for it. Just
that like I could make fun of you. Like there's nothing that is like that song that hits. Like when shuffle happens and that one song comes on, it's like, all right, it's go time.
I just listen to anything. I don't really have a song to get ready for it. Nothing.
Gotcha. You?
I gotta go Creed.
Creed?
One Last Breath, dude. It's different.
It's different. Like
I went to a Creed concert during summer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it hits different.
Like
it's good.
How's that? Sing it for us.
I'm not trying to sing. No.
Which Creed song?
One Last Breath. There's multiple good ones, but yeah, that's my favorite.
You just became Stake Patrol's favorite player. They're big Creed guys. and Brody's dad's a big Creed guy.
Yeah.
So, anything like we putting on like let's like narrow it down maybe to like a genre. We going like country. We going like AC/DC, Metallica, heavy hitting metal. We going hip hop. We going, I don't know, like house music. Like what do we? There's got to be something that just kind of triggers you, gets you going.
Probably some hip hop or something.
Drake or Kendrick?
Probably Drake.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Are you a Swiftie? Can you be a Swiftie?
I mean, I can. I don't really mind her, but.
Right. What about you, Braden? Swiftie?
Am I a Swiftie?
Yeah.
I mean, a little bit, I guess. I kind of have to because my sister
Yeah.
gets mad at me, but.
She get mad at you since you weren't?
Yeah, and, Chiefs fan, so Travis Kelce.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Well, good. Well, you guys have talked a little bit, maybe not a lot, and we have went down a crazy path of different things, but kind of just tell me what senior year means and what you're looking forward to.
Yeah, I'm just excited to, one last ride with all the guys I grew up with. And it really means everything. It's our last chance to do something special, and yeah, that's about all I got.
Cameron?
Been doing it for a while. Go out there and prove what we've been doing it for.
Right. Put it all together. Put the puzzle together and see what happens, right?
Go
Plans
far.
after. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're good. Just saying go far.
Go far. All right. Plans after high school?
Well, I'm going to college, somewhere.
Right.
Depending on football opportunities there, I'll see. But yeah, it really just depends on what opportunities I get.
Any other sports?
No.
Just football.
Pretty much, yeah.
Gotcha. Cameron?
Probably won't go to college. Probably just stay in the business thing.
Right.
Probably
Gotcha.
stay doing concrete and stuff.
Okay. I thought so. Anybody you guys want to thank, talk about, tell them how much you love them or appreciate them?
Well, I'm thankful to my mom. She's super helpful, especially whenever I, mess up the kitchen with all my cooking stuff.
So you're making all that stuff too,
yeah.
right? Okay.
Yeah. She'll get on to me to get that stuff clean, but, if it's not clean, whole place will look like a wreck. So
Right.
gotta get it clean.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You mentioned your sister.
Yeah. She's good too.
What about
She's
Big
good
Brother?
too.
Big brother, he's good. He's the best, but used to beat on me a little bit, but it's better now. As you get
better
older, the brother thing evens out.
Are you getting to where maybe you can kind of take him?
I can handle a little bit, yeah.
All right.
I mean, we haven't had a full-on, fist fight, so I don't know. But, yeah, it's good.
All right. Cameron?
Thank my parents for everything they've done all the way up to here. Everything they got me and everything.
Mom and Dad took good care of you, huh?
Oh, yeah. Got me everything I needed.
All right.
Always by my side.
Well, it's been exciting watching you guys. I know you, a couple plays last year, big hitter.
Oh,
you
yeah.
enjoy laying the wood, right?
Oh, yeah. Big play on Webb last year.
Yeah. And what do you let's one more. Offense or defense? Which do you prefer?
Offense.
Offense?
Yeah, definitely.
You pretty much stick to defense,
yeah, I love
right?
defense. Just hitting people. Love it.
Awesome. Well, guys, anything we haven't touched on that we need to? You guys know how to end this, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Go Jackets.
Go Jackets.
All right, that was good.
At Independent Stave Company, our mission is for our employees and our community to flourish. That means supporting Lebanon's people, businesses, and schools today and always. We're proud to call Lebanon home, and we're here to support our hometown every play, every game, and every season. Missouri Cooperage, where community and teamwork always win. Go Yellow Jackets!
At Heritage Bank, being a customer means more than banking.
How's it going, neighbor?
Hey neighbor,
Hi, neighbor.
It means being part of a community where your money
Good to see you, neighbor.
Nice to see you, neighbor.
and the decisions being made
Hey there, neighbor.
are where you are.
Hi, how can I help you, neighbor?
Because we're more than a bank. We're neighbors serving neighbors.
Welcome to another edition of Jacket Talk from the studios of LEB TV, brought to you, as always, by Mercy, by Heritage Bank of the Ozarks, and by Missouri Cooperage. Kevin Stubblefield. We're joined today by Lebanon Softball coach Kenyon Breedlove as the season is underway and rocking and rolling right out of the gate. 5 games in 5 days so far, so you're getting some experience under your belt, aren't you?
Yeah, no doubt. Softball season is definitely more of a sprint than it is a marathon. We have not very many weeks and a lot of games to play. We got 26 on the schedule. Going to fit that all in about 7 weeks, so you get after it fast.
Haven't had to dodge any raindrops yet.
No, it's been the opposite of rain, that's for sure. But we started the Morrisville tournament, and it was nice to be able to go there, not have to worry about weather. Usually weather is a factor in that tournament. You can just focus on playing, so that was nice to do.
Well, let's talk about the composition of your softball squad. What's numbers looking like?
We're sitting at 16, which I think is a good number for us to build on. We have 16 people who, if they're not contributing, they will one day. So that's a great number for us to build. We get a lot of reps, which is something you want to focus on. You don't ever want somebody to be shorted reps. And so we're able to do that. We are junior heavy. We'll lose 3 seniors. We have 1 sophomore. But thankfully, we have a handful of freshmen that'll keep coming, and we got good numbers in 7th and 8th grade too.
Mm-hmm. So you feel the foundation is being established?
Oh, for sure. I think we'll climb in numbers next year, and we'll bring some athletes up too. There's definitely some good players in both the 7th and the 8th grade.
What was the summer routine in softball this year?
We were busy, man. We got after it this summer. We went few days a week, most weeks, especially in July. We lifted a few days a week, played once, practiced a couple times. We stayed within our 20 days, but we got after it all we could within those 20 days. Took a couple weeks off in the middle of July and then ramped it back up, finished with some team camp at the end of July, and we're ready to roll second week of August.
How different or how similar was it getting everything ready to go this year compared to last year in your first year?
I think the mindset had to change and did change. Last year was a little bit just getting to know each other because I was new, right? And so I have to get to know those girls. And that's an important step to take. You have to get to know people, implement new systems and that type of stuff. When you look at this year, we're familiar with those systems. They're definitely not perfected, but we're familiar. There's less get to know you time. There's less get to know the system time. And there's more, let's get better at the system. Let's get stronger. Let's do those things. And so the mindset was definitely different. It wasn't as much learning as it was getting better at what we already know. And so that helped us a lot this summer.
How much of an emphasis is on the weight room?
A lot, which is a change. I think as an athletic department as a whole, we are changing that mindset for the weight room. Our opponents in our conference lift, and they lift a lot. And it shows when you watch them in any sport. And so we're working really hard across our whole department, myself included. I'm bringing the weight room to the forefront of one of the staples of how we go about our business. And it's paid off. I mean, it really has paid off. Our girls are hitting the ball harder than I've ever seen them. And you can contribute that to the way that they work at it. And so we're going to keep after it.
Looking to make gains in strength during the course of the season or basically trying to maintain?
We're trying to maintain right now. Most of them are involved in a weights class. Not all of them, but most of them. When we play 3-4 games a week, it's hard to slide that in outside of the school day. So we're kind of counting on them to maintain a little bit. But we lifted all summer. I mean, we lifted all the way up right to season. And then when it's over, we'll roll right back into it. I mean, there's really not much rest period. You do a little bit, but what your opponents are doing, you can't fall behind. And if your opponents are doing it, so we got to do it too.
Mm-hmm. Well, so far during the early returns of the games you played, the offense has hit the ground running, hasn't it?
Oh, for sure. As I was telling you before, when it comes to the run category, if you look at our total runs from last year, we've almost hit 1/3 of that already, and we're 5 games in. When you look at hits, we're about 40% of what we did last year already, 5 games in. And that's attributed to the girls. I mean, they, like I said, we worked hard this summer. They put the effort in and the focus in and doing those things. So it didn't happen by accident. They got there on their own desire.
Mm-hmm. What's the lineup been looking like? Have you had some consistency there, or have you moved some people in and out of spots?
For sure. I would say yes to both of those answers. Over the weekend, we kept it pretty straight. Just the first 4 games in 2 days. No real reason to bounce it around, especially since we scored early, right? I mean, right off the bat, first day we were scoring. So why mess with what's working there? Scoring wasn't our problem. We made a few adjustments going into the game last night. I think they were the right adjustments. We put up 6 runs against a senior arm who has a little bit of velo from the left side. That's a girl who's not used to giving up 6 runs. So our offense is obviously still doing the right thing. I would look for it to stay about the same for a little while. When we get some more numbers, we'll reevaluate if necessary.
So this week you had the matchup with Joplin, COC. Then you've got Cuba today on Wednesday, and then you've got Neosho on Thursday. So your schedule is kind of like this, interspersed between conference and non-conference.
Yeah, absolutely. We have a big conference, so we're going to play a lot of conference opponents. I thought last night was a good showing of what we can do. It was a great jump from the weekend. We struggled defensively all weekend long. We still had some defensive struggles last night, but it was nothing in comparison to the first 4 games in that tournament. And so we're making strides in the right direction. We hope to build on it the next couple nights.
Morrisville tournament, that's kind of been a staple for Lebanon's openings of the season in recent years, and probably going back some time. But that's always a good tournament, and kind of a good way to really get an indication of where you're at and where you need to go.
Yeah, it's a good environment. I think they've been doing that tournament down there for 20-some years. I don't know how long Lebanon's been in it. But it's a great way to get started. One, you get to play some good competition. You get 4 games in right off the bat. You get to play. You see how you're conditioned, right? Because you're playing. It's usually a little warmer. Thankfully, the weather wasn't too bad for us this year, but it's usually a little warmer. You see how you've conditioned yourself, what improvements you need to make there. And it's just a good environment. They have a lot of stuff going on down there. There's a lot of teams. These girls know people from teams all over the state, and so they get to see them and talk to them and see how they play with their school. And there's fantastic food down there. And I mean, I really enjoy the tournament. And I look forward to playing it in years to come.
Well, let's talk about the individuals on your squad. Kind of take us through the positions 1 through 9 right now.
Okay. In the circle, which is with us today, Marissa Gress is going to take care of a lot of the innings in the circle. She's doing a great job. Everybody we've faced has complimented her, her ability to go in and out and change speeds. She's kept hitters off balance all year so far. Behind her, Kinley Wilson, a freshman. She's going to carry some innings too. And she's done a great job so far, especially for a freshman. I mean, she came in last night in a big situation in the top of the 7th, got 2 outs, which we needed her to do. She didn't show any nerves. She just came in and did the job. Behind the dish, Erica Brown is going to catch every game. She does an excellent job back there. She plays with a lot of passion. I truly believe she's one of the best in our area at that position. She's swinging it well also, so that's nice to see. At first, M.O. Quinn is going to carry probably all of our innings there. This is her first year as being a regular starter in that position. So far, she's doing great. She made a lot of improvements this summer in the way she picks the ball and stretches over there. She's hitting well right off the bat so far through 5 games. I think she's right around 400 already, so she's doing a great job. At second base, we'll bounce. Hadley Young is going to carry a lot of innings there, and Daisy Chastain is going to play some innings there too, depending on who's in the circle. Daisy's swinging it really well already, so we like to see that, and both of them are doing good with their glove. At short, when Marissa is pitching, that's where Daisy will be. She's doing a good job. She's also made a lot of strides from a year ago. She put a lot of work in this summer and has done a good job. We always have places to improve, but she's doing good stuff. I'm excited to see where she goes. Unfortunate that she decided to graduate early, so we only get her as a regular starter for this 1 year. She played intermittently last year, but I'm happy for her. She's doing what she wants to do. And so we look forward to seeing where she goes. At third, Emma Anderton and Emerson Young are going to fill those innings. We're still trying to establish who our regular is going to be. They both have played multiple games there already. And they both swing it well. Thankfully, with softball, we have the option for the DP. And so we can move people in and out how we see fit there. And both of them are swinging the bat really well. So they earn a spot in the lineup. We just got to decide who's going to take over that third base spot. In left field, you have Whitney Hinn. She's a senior. She played a lot of games for us last year, hit over 300, did a great job. She's filling that leadoff spot right now. I would look for her to stay there. She's swinging it well, hitting over 500 through the first 5 games. She does a great job. I would say her weakness last year was on balls going back. She's made great strides doing that already. We've seen that. In center, you have Hayden McCormick. She's going to fill most of those innings. She's always going to hit kind of in the middle. She's got some good speed on her. She covers gap to gap really well in the outfield, go back and come in. She does a good job, has a good arm. We're happy to have her for a second year in center field and thankful that she gets to come back another year. And then right field, we have Alicia Coleman. She's definitely going to play most of our innings there. She also hits in the middle. She's also made great strides. She was pretty good been a good outfielder since I've met her, but in the box, she's more consistent. Her timing is getting so much better. Her time, that's what ate her up last year was her timing was hit and miss, but she's put a lot of work in to improve that, and we're glad to have her.
What's your assessment so far here in the early stage of the season of your defense and your speed overall?
Defensively, we have to eliminate unearned runs. The gap between our earned runs and unearned runs is too big of a gap at the moment, and I don't think that's a surprise to anybody. We've talked with our players about that already. They know the expectation that we have to lower that number. And that's what's been hurting us so far. It's definitely not offensively. And we cover the field really well. And our outfield has, in a good way, surprised me. I expected them to be better than we were a year ago, but they've already beat my expectations. And so they're doing a good job. Now, if you ask them, they'll all three tell you in a way that they could get better, but that explains who they are as people, and they know they can always do better. And so I'm really happy with the work that's been put in, but we're definitely nowhere near our ceiling, and we definitely have a lot of places we can improve. But they're getting there. We made last night was a drastic improvement from over the weekend.
You mentioned 16 your total squad number, so seems like you've got some people getting both varsity and JV time.
Yeah, we will. And like I said, I think that's going to help as far as just extra reps. You know what I mean? You got to limit that a little bit, how much they do. You got to move people in and out, make sure we're not playing too many innings and such. But that was the positive to that number, is that we're going to get a lot of reps and a lot of at-bats, a lot of live ground balls, live fly balls. So that's good. We have freshmen who are getting reps that on a team of 23 or 4 may not get reps, and that's only going to help us down the road. So I would always like that number to be just a little bit higher. I like to be around that 20. But there is positives to the 16.
Misha announced the district situation on Friday. Where did you land? Are you more in the local area this year?
Yeah, we went down to Class 4. So we are with Bolivar, Marshfield, Camdenton, West Plains, Hillcrest, Parkview, and ourselves. And Willard. Definitely more local. And I look forward to it. I think the top half of that district is really anybody's at this moment, because those teams are all they're just pretty even. They play pretty well. There's a lot of head-to-head matchups within our district. So when we get to that seed meeting in October, I don't think it'll be too hard to find out who's in what seed. I think it'll be pretty black and white because there's a lot of head-to-head matchups as we go throughout. But we look forward to it. We've already played a couple of those opponents. We play West Plains again later in the year, and so look forward to getting that one back as we get closer to districts. That's right. That's our last game before districts. So to help ourselves in that meeting, we need to go get a win there at the end of the year.
Well, from a scouting aspect and being familiar with your opponents, that's going to be beneficial. You don't have somebody in the St. Louis area that you're going to be wondering what they're made of. Yeah,
it's really hard when you do that, when you go up there, because not only do you not play them, you very rarely have common opponents. And like I said, our conference is so big. We have we only have so many teams in our conference. We only have so many other games we can fill. And when you're playing 2 to 3 conference games on a night, it's hard to throw in a trip to St. Louis on top of that. You know, that just puts a lot of stress on your players and your girls, both athletically and academically. So it's nice to be around teams that play common opponents, and we get to play some of them already built into our schedule.
Who's helping you out on the coaching staff this year for the Lady Jackets?
Kaylin Hazelwood is still with me. So thankful for her and all the work that she does. She's been a staple as far as softball goes in our community for a while now. She kind of likes to stay behind the scenes a little bit, but she does a lot of work with our youth and stuff like that, especially in pitching lessons. She's coached some youth teams, both competitively and rec side. And so she does a lot. She is a fantastic relationship builder with people, and she has high standards. I mean, she expects a lot out of our players. She holds them to those standards.
Former Lady Jacket also, so it's good to have somebody that's been in the program, still in the program.
Absolutely. It shows loyalty, you know, to come back and want to be a part of that program. I think it says something about the fact that we have 2 people who graduated from our school that are coaching there. And so I'm glad she's with us. I hope she's with us for the long haul.
What about the middle school level?
Both of us take on the middle school. That we have that freedom since the seasons are split. And I actually really like it. I'm loving doing it. Get to build those relationships with those girls. You know, best case scenario, I have a relationship with a girl from the time she's in 6th grade through 12th grade. Imagine that bond between her and the coaching staff by the time she graduates. You know, and that's only going to help. The more time we spend with those younger girls, it makes that transition so much easier. They don't have to learn new system. They don't have to learn new lingo. They just already know what it means, and we just roll right into it. And again, as we talked early on in this conversation, that's less time learning and more time getting better at what it is we're trying to execute.
Your high school days as a Yellow Jacket ended about 10 years ago,
Yeah.
baseball and football. Did you envision being a softball coach?
At the time, no, I didn't. I always liked the sport. I did a little stint in the hospital when I was a kid, and it was about the time the College World Series was going on, and the softball College World Series. And I watched it all week long, and I haven't missed one since, and that's been 16 years ago. So yeah, May will make 10 years. I didn't know that's what I was going to do, but I'm happy to be here. I love what I do. I wouldn't change it for anything.
What do you feel the upside of this year's ball club is? Do you feel you still got a ways to go? Oh,
I definitely think we have a ways to go. Our offense is our positive right now. That's kind of carrying us. 2 years in a row, the upside, we have a good culture of girls who get along. Teenagers are still going to be teenagers, but we have girls who get along. We can have some accountability, and we can get over it, you know. So I think that's a positive in any team setting that you're in.
Very good. Thanks for the time. Appreciate the visit, KB.
Thanks, Kevin. I appreciate it.
Kenyon Breedlove, Lebanon Softball, joining us today on Jacket Nation from the studios of LEB TV, brought to you by Mercy, by Missouri Cooperage and Heritage Bank. And we'll have more in just a moment.
Go ahead.
Hi, my name is Erica Brown.
No, you're supposed to sing.
I'm not singing.
You said you wanted to sing before we got started.
I said it reminded me of choir.
No, you said I made choir.
I said I didn't make choir.
Then it was you that said.
No, I didn't make choir.
We both didn't make choir.
Okay, well, you still have to sing.
Maybe if this is a good interview, you'll earn a duet.
A duet on like social media duet?
No, like a singing duet.
Okay, so let's make our voices ready because Mommy made me. You did it a second ago, no problem.
Mommy made me mash my M&Ms.
You're up.
Mommy made me mash my M&Ms. I have no voice from last night.
Can't wait till recess. Do you guys remember that song?
I've never heard that. It's not our generation.
That's a Mrs. Goins. That dates me a while back, but Miss Goins was one of the elementary music teachers back in the day. And she used to have to sing, "Can't wait till recess." Yeah, you guys.
Yeah.
All right. Well, welcome back to Jacket Talk. Ramsey Stewart, LEB TV, and Jacket Nation Sports. And today I'm sitting down with junior Erica Brown.
Yes.
And senior Marissa Gress, right?
Yep.
Thanks for coming in, ladies.
Yeah.
No problem.
Thanks for having us.
We're not at
pleasure.
all going to talk about softball,
Okay. Sweet.
but we're going to talk about softball. So,
Figures.
school started. We're back in the swing of things, right?
Mhm.
Practice, all that fun stuff. We've had a few games.
Mhm.
Kind of give us a rundown of where we're at in the season.
We just had our first home opener, and we're having another one today, but we start off our season with a tournament, and we had that last weekend.
That tournament was in
Morrisville.
Morrisville, right? How'd we do in the tournament?
I think it was a good learning opportunity. I
Right.
don't think we did what we wanted to do, but we call it the Morrisville curse, and I feel like we always just have something go wrong at the Morrisville. We were all really sick, and so.
All right, so that was what went wrong. Sickness.
I think we had a dose of the COVID.
A dose of the COVID. I'm supposed to pull your finger. You can thank your mom for that one.
Thanks, Mom.
Yeah. She texted me and said, "Pull your finger." So should we not or should we?
I don't think we should.
Okay, fair. All right. So let's get back on track here. I just remembered she sent me that, so I didn't want to not say it.
Yeah.
Morrisville tournament, a little bit of sickness, learning experience. Last night home opener. I know you guys were down last night, but came back, and then it like tied it up or something, right?
Yeah, we were down by 1 in the first inning, and then we came up, and I think it was 1-4.
Right.
And so we were up by 3 runs, and then in the very last inning, the 7th inning, they got us.
Gotcha. What position you guys play?
I am the pitcher.
You're the pitcher?
And I'm the catcher.
All right. Okay.
Pitcher-catcher duo.
Oh, yeah.
I think I heard Coach Breedlove mention that you guys are going to be out there as much as you possibly can.
Mm-hmm.
You behind the plate, you pitching. Tell us a little bit, Marissa, about like knowing that now and looking at the season and project out, like prepared. Is it something you worked on for the season? Like, how did you kind of get ready for that? Because I'm sure you've known for a minute, right?
So yeah, voice crack. I just known that like I'm probably gonna have to pitch because like our pitcher last year, she just left, and so we're really limited on options. And I've always pitched, but I haven't like been working on it a lot. So I just rekindled that fire and was like, I gotta get after it, and started working during the summer. And me and Erica have had history catching, pitching together. So
Right. So let's go into that. Erica, like, how long have you been playing softball?
My first year ever playing softball was in 7th grade.
Okay.
And I immediately, we didn't have a catcher. The coach asked, hey, does anybody want to step behind the plate? And I've barely even touched a ball. And I decided that will be me. So I started out catching in 7th grade, and then eventually now my junior year, and I've never switched.
Right. Like it a lot?
Yeah, I do.
What do you like best about it? Like, describe catching in softball.
Well, I feel like when it comes to catching, you got to be a little bit not right in the head in a way. You got to be, I'm a kind of a control freak, and I want to have control over it as much as I can. And the catcher definitely in the pitcher has the most control. So I definitely like that, being able to direct people and be able to kind of be responsible for most of the game.
Right. So you're kind of the coach on the field.
Yeah,
at that.
definitely.
Do you get a lot of freedom as far as like,
oh yeah.
Let's dive in, because people are maybe not as familiar with softball, but like in baseball, we've seen video of the pitcher looking off the catcher, that sort of thing. How does that relationship work with you guys? And are you up there just throwing fastballs and getting strikes, or are you kind of changing it up? And do you get to control that aspect of it?
So in our summer games, I did call the pitches, and I would control that and take control over that at bat, and I would tell Marissa what to do. But now during school ball, now that started, coach is calling pitches for us. But I definitely, we have full permission to ever shake him off and call what we want if we feel what's right.
Right. Same.
Yeah. So yeah, coach calls him, but sometimes Erica, like, I feel like we just have that bond that we like, no, she's like, oh, you're not throwing very good. Just focus back in, throw a strike right here. Like whatever you have to do just to get him.
Lock back in.
Yeah.
Did you anticipate that? And has that experience from, let's say, you started in 7th grade. When did you start?
Well, I've played my whole life, but pitching, this is like, it's been a rocky road. I started pitching and then I kind of moved away, kind of fell out of love with pitching. Then during my 8th grade year for middle school softball, I rekindled it. Then I was done. And then now after 3 years, I've gotten back to it. So,
what's your favorite pitch?
I definitely like a good change.
A good change up?
If it works, it works. So.
If it works. All right. What's your favorite? You just like when she throws the heat? Are you?
Oh yeah. Marissa, I'm gonna brag on her a little bit. She's a little special. She has a fastball and an even faster ball. So I love being able to mix all that in and really just mess with people. It's like, we just love messing with people. So it's pretty fun. Tell me the call to tell her to go from, she just threw a fastball for a strike, but there's a little bit more in there. How are you letting her know? If we've already thrown a change up and then we just want to hit her with something even faster than what she's been seeing, then I'll throw down a sign and then we both know what to do. So
share the sign.
I can't.
No one's watching. No,
the other schools.
The other schools. I get it. No, how is that kind of that communication? Is there ways you guys worked on it? How does it came natural, or is it something you've had to like kind of tweak and mold?
I think our friendship outside of softball really helps.
Some would say we just get each other.
Yeah.
Okay. I can kind of tell since the minute you two sat down over there.
But definitely just practicing, and at the side of practices, Marissa will be pitching to me. I'll be catching with her. I feel like that's very crucial for pitchers and catchers to really have the most time they can to really learn each other. Mm-hmm. And we've definitely, from our practices off to the side, have really learned what we like and when. So
I know we talked last year with the girls, and in these conversations, we try to dive in a little bit more of the student athlete side. Obviously athletes, but we want to kind of really understand, and this is as much of a tool for parents and grandparents to watch and to get to know you guys. But are you seeing a shift at school? I think Coach mentioned 16 players this season. Mm-hmm. Are you seeing a little bit more of a trend in softball? Are people like, how's that working? Or how are you guys helping potentially getting more girls to play? That sort of thing.
I think we've definitely seen I wouldn't say a trend, but like more people involved, like they're like intrigued about it. They're hearing like the culture we're building, like all the girls get along, and it's like they actually want to see what it's about and like how to get friendships out of it and have a little fun with it. So
I definitely think also travel ball has a big impact on the younger girls in that, and there are more younger travel ball teams being formed in Lebanon. So I think with that, hopefully they'll start them off even younger than we can in middle school and really get that built up. So we have good players in high school.
Does it feel like the work is paying off in that regard? Like you feel like, are you noticing in, let's say, friendships, like you guys have both mentioned your friendship, but then there's friendships within the team and the things that are being built. I know the girls last year talked a lot, I think, about the bus rides and some of that. So it's always fun to dive into that angle of it. But like, what is the best part of softball, I guess?
For me, the best part is definitely the girls. Coming in my senior year, off an injury from last year, I just really wanted to focus on having fun, like not worried about the pressure of like winning or losing, just having fun. And I think the friendships and the bus rides definitely help just create a culture around everyone and be able to get along and play softball.
All right. Erica?
There would be a lot less people doing this if the girls weren't so cool and we weren't able to really know each other and have the fun that we do, because you need fun in everything. You need that. So I definitely agree with that.
At school, we talked with the boys last week a little bit about this, but I'll probably ask it for the foreseeable Jacket Talk future. But no cell phones in school. So far, the response has been from both students and and coaches, teachers, has been good. What are you adjusting? What are your thoughts on it? We're 10 days into school, roughly. I would have never guessed that you would be the one that would be disappointed you didn't have your phone.
I know it's a big bummer. I love scrolling on TikTok any chance I get. So, but I definitely think it has helped me focus on school a little bit though. But I really do miss my phone most of the time. So,
Marissa?
I think I'm about 50-50. I wouldn't say that I just love it or I don't really hate it. I just think
Were your grades better?
No.
It's a little too early to tell, too.
Too early.
Yeah.
I find other stuff to keep me entertained, so.
Yeah.
Well, the boys mentioned the lunchroom is louder.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
More people talking, more people socializing, doing that sort of thing. Speaking of that, what's it like to be a softball player at school? We won't shy away from it. Certain sports, have a little bit more of a following or that sort of thing, but softball is coming up. Social media, things like that help, raise awareness. But are you seeing, I know Coach Redman and Coach Overstreet are trying to build like an off-season kind of thing to be able to help the groups that are doing activities. But are you seeing, like, as softball players, do you kind of get the same feeling, or how does that work? Do you guys kind of stick to yourself, or are you supporting other programs?
I definitely think that we are creating more of a bond with some of the other girls' sports. Like during weights this summer, we did a lot with the volleyball girls. So I definitely think that we're recognizing each other for that, and we've created more of an understanding of what each do and that they're both hard, everything like that. So I think we are more understanding with them.
Right.
Yeah, I would agree with Erica. I think we do get a little less in the light than other sports, but I think it's definitely become more this past year, even more lights being shined on us. And I've noticed just in the hallways, people would be like, oh, you have a softball game. And that wouldn't be the case a couple years ago. No one would know we had a game or what we were doing. So I think it's definitely become more popular within the school.
It feels like in softball in particular, it feels like the program is being built. The foundation was laid. And then, even in talking to the girls last year and now talking to you girls, the same sort of things are talked about. And it feels like it's really more of a program now than it's ever been. Safe to say?
Yeah, definitely. I think that whenever our new coach came in, definitely kind of laid down a new ground, and we've definitely built up from that. And we've a lot of girls, we have a social media now that girls from the team interact on, and we really are getting things out like that, and it truly is building up to be a program.
Awesome. Well, we've talked about some kind of serious stuff. Let's get into some fun things.
Perfect.
What are you eating for lunch?
What am I eating for lunch? Okay, this is really embarrassing. My mom packs my lunch, so I don't know yet. I haven't opened it up yet.
Oh, so you're like one of those that just waits till lunchtime and then you're like,
oh yeah.
Or
it's a good surprise.
So what's a bad surprise that mom makes? Like if you opened your lunch today and it was if it was something, what would ruin the rest of your day?
She's been putting a lot of cutie oranges in there. Okay. And I don't really like them.
Oh, why?
I don't know. I just don't really like them.
You could tell her.
I could. I definitely should. I'll do that when I get done with this.
Marissa, what about you? What are you eating? School lunch? You eating
I'm thinking about going to Sonic. Okay. I forgot my credit card at home, so I have to use the app. So I'm I think I'm going through Sonic.
Okay. So let's dive into something particular. Food.
What's your favorite Sonic drink?
Cherry vanilla Dr. Pepper.
Twisted Flamingo.
I've never had that.
Try it.
I'm getting into where I like lime Cokes too. Lime with Coke. It's pretty simple. It's easy. It's different. What's your favorite Sonic drink?
Definitely a strawberry limeade.
Strawberry limeade.
I know people have mixed opinions about them. They're I don't like the chunks.
Gotcha. All right. So chicken wings? Boneless or bone in?
Bone in.
Bone in?
I don't know. I'm a big chicken girl. Definitely probably boneless. I just like getting the full.
Okay.
Full bite.
We doing like a barbecue or like a buffalo?
Oh, buffalo, 100%.
Okay.
Dry rub.
Dry rub.
Oh, yeah.
Spicy, lemon pepper.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing?
I can go a little spicy, definitely.
So,
A little.
all right.
A little bit of everything, honestly.
The last question involving wings, ranch or blue cheese? There's only one correct answer.
Ranch.
Neither.
What?
Ranch.
You already got the sauce on them. You don't need the extra.
You're not an additional sauce person.
Nope.
You're like, how they come is good, and you like ranch.
Mm-hmm.
See, I'm a buffalo and blue cheese fan. I get a lot of hate for that, but apparently, that's how they started, and that's like the original. So that's what I'm at. That's where I'm at. You guys are judging me right now.
We are judging you.
I'm used to it. I live in a house full of women. So,
Yeah.
So it's bad. Books. What are we reading right now? Apparently we're not.
Yeah, we like to spend our time on the field, not reading.
Okay.
So
Strictly softball.
Yeah.
We don't got much extra time.
All right. So if we're not reading, what's on our playlist?
Our playlist.
Yeah. What music are we listening to before the game, bus ride?
Is this during softball or after softball?
Whatever. What are we listening to right now?
A lot of pump up. What's your pump up? My pump up's like Playboy Cardi. That's what I listen to kind of before games. Playboy with an I.
Okay.
And then Cardi.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll have to do some research. What about you, Marissa?
I'm definitely, it's a little embarrassing, but I like the 2020, like, I don't know, like, what is it? Like, the TikTok boy, like, the box and, like, those, like, random, like, songs. They just,
Old
my favorite
TikTok
hype.
2020 songs. Nostalgia.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think
They
of
really
what
get me going.
would even be one that would be popular in 2020. Man, that's a long time ago.
Yeah.
5 years.
5 years. It's crazy. COVID times, a little different then. We're finally out of it, and it doesn't really exist anymore except for during the Morrisville tournament.
Yeah.
Right?
It's the curse.
It goes away until then. All right. So other things that folks would like to know about you. Taylor Swift.
Ooh.
Favorite Taylor Swift song?
I used to be pretty big into her, not as much anymore, but I say anything off of her Folklore album is pretty good.
It's a little darker,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a Swiftie.
Are you?
Yeah.
Good.
Got to see the Eras tour.
Do you like the engagement ring?
I didn't even, at that part, I don't, like, I just,
It's a really pretty ring.
It's a big ring.
Yeah.
I like how they did it. The teacher and the English teacher
Yeah.
and the PE coach. That was pretty cool. What about you, Marissa?
I'm basic. I don't know a bunch about her, but I would say love her.
Okay, fair. See,
Gets me in my feels.
I was Taylor Swift back like Tim McGraw, Taylor Swift, like original country Nashville Taylor Swift. So it's a little different. Saw her in concert twice now. Eras tour, and then she opened for Rascal Flatts in St. Louis. So I've seen all the sides of Taylor Swift. Think the new album's gonna be good?
I don't know, if I'm being honest. I didn't really like Tortured Poets Department. Not really my style.
It was dark, a little darker like Folklore, though. Some of it, anyways.
Some of it, but I don't know. I feel like it was just too much for me.
All right.
So I have a feeling it's going to be the same thing. So.
All right. So we've dove into softball. We've talked about food. We've pulled your finger. When you're not playing softball, there's obviously some down times. What are we doing on a random Tuesday night after practice?
Well, I think it was actually last Tuesday, or was it Thursday? I don't know. We had the ice cream social. I'm an FFA'er, so representing.
She's a farmer.
Yep.
Yeah, the ice cream social. I think we're gonna do a jacket talk with FFA. So maybe you'll get to
You're
be
vice
on
president.
That. You're the vice president of FFA. What's that like?
I definitely think it's so fun. I love just being involved in it, and it was new position. I decided to step out of my comfort zone, and just like I'm a team captain, I love leading. So,
well, that's cool. What about you? What are you doing when you're not in softball mode?
I go after practice most days. I go to the gym.
Okay.
I go home.
Yeah.
And then I scroll on TikTok.
Go to the gym. Yeah. So your day consists of waking up, school, softball, the gym, TikTok?
Yeah.
Just got to catch up on her
What
TikToks.
more do you need?
Where can we follow you on TikTok? Are you just
No.
are you a consumer or a?
I'm a consumer. I'm not a poster.
You're not a creator.
I don't like people watching me. I'm okay with this.
You're okay with this. You're just not okay dancing.
No.
Dancing or
I
singing.
I don't have a dance bone
Erica's
in me.
a great dancer.
Don't listen to her.
Maybe not a TikTok dancer, but
Just
a dancer
in
at practice.
So we're juniors and a senior. Obviously, you've got another year left. This is it for you. How are you kind of taking advantage of that last year and the ride that you're on?
I'm just going full force at it. I'm just excited, fun, lots of fun. Want to have fun. But yeah, that's
it.
That's
Just
it.
taking advantage of the moment.
Live in the moment, like Coach says.
You've got this year and one more year.
Yeah.
Kind of, have you thought of that at all? Do you have plans for after high school softball?
I definitely want to try to go to college for softball. Try and find a school that fits me, but I know education's first because softball is not forever. So find something that does fit. But yeah, I definitely want to. This my junior year because junior year is really important for recruiting. So definitely focus on getting my stats to where they need to be and reaching out to the colleges I want to reach out to. So
awesome. Now on Jacket Talk, we always want to make sure we're giving the people that need shout outs. So anybody you want to talk about, parents, boyfriends, coaches, teachers, whatever. And now's your time so that whenever you see them later, they're not like, you didn't mention this or you didn't talk about this.
I think we should give a shout out to our softball mascot, Bailey the Chihuahua.
Yes, Bailey. Gotta love Bailey.
Mm-hmm. That's our mascot, Bailey.
We wouldn't be here without her.
No, she makes the team so much happier. Bailey the Chihuahua.
You can find her in the concession stand sometimes, running around in
a
her
little
dress.
pink polka dot dress
on her pillow.
Who does Bailey the Chihuahua belong to? Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she's actually the favorite child. So.
Okay. All right. So we're not going to thank our parents for taking care of us and taking us to games and tournaments and practices and training, or your math teacher for believing in your ability to do equations. We're not thanking anyone else.
I mean, when you put it that way.
Okay.
I guess.
I literally threw you a softball and you guys are softball players. So 20 years from now, when your parents or your spouses or whoever are like, what was high school like? You can show them this video and you have an opportunity. And I can't give it to you any easier than to say thanks to mom and dad.
I want to thank my mom and dad for spending the time for school ball and travel ball, all the effort they put into that. Definitely. I want to thank my school ball and travel ball coaches. I would not be here without them, especially my travel ball coaches really put in a lot of time to me this season, and they really took me to the next level. And then, yeah. And the girls, I wouldn't be here without the girls either. They make me love the sport every day.
Yeah. The friends, the culture. Yeah. Marissa?
Like Erica said, my mom and my dad. I know I'm not the easiest person to deal with at home, so they put up with a lot, and I'm just thankful, although I might not seem like it sometimes, but wouldn't be here without them, wouldn't get to do what I do without them. Definitely the coaches. I've had a few different coaches, and they've all led me to where I am, the player I am. Not only the player, but the person I am today too. And the girls, yeah. Like Erica said, they're the greatest teammates I could ask for, and couldn't ask for any better.
Well, we're super thankful that you guys agreed to do this. I think when I emailed Coach, it was within 10 minutes that he was like, I got Erica and Marissa. So you guys were gamers and didn't hesitate at all. Yeah, you weren't on your phones?
No, we did not see the email during school.
Yeah, well, that's a story for another day. No, we appreciate you girls. We're looking forward to getting out and covering softball a little bit more. We've got some plans for that. I think Kevin has even agreed to call a game. So we will stream a game with you guys and give you that opportunity to kind of have some fun. You'll see Naaman running around softball a little bit probably and making some of those videos that we've been doing. So apologize for not getting out there yet, but it's on our plans. So we haven't forgot about you. But
yeah,
again,
we're pretty awesome. So
whoever's running the social media is doing a great job. You mentioned, is that kind of a team effort, you said?
We definitely, we reach out to all the girls. Right now, who has the login is me and another girl, Hayden McCormick, and she's really taking a full effort into making all of the graphics and getting all the resources and pictures we need of people. But we definitely reach out to other girls and be like, hey, is there anything you want to put on here? Want your picture on here? Like all that stuff.
Well, it's cool to see getting a little bit of that experience too, because it's not going away. And regardless of if you're self-employed, you work for somebody, like it's all getting bundled into how things are doing. And we appreciate what you guys do, because if we can't be there, it gives us the opportunity to see it, share it, collaborate on things. So thank you guys very much. But we're excited for you girls. You mentioned play tonight, which this will be out tomorrow. So unfortunately, you guys will have a game tonight against Cuba at home, right?
Yep.
Another game. When's the next home game?
Well, we play Neosho Thursday, and that's away.
Yeah, I don't know the next home game though.
I don't know. We got like 5 games next week, so.
Awesome. Well, things are ramping up. We appreciate you guys, and thanks for singing, even though you said you weren't, and even though you didn't.
You don't want to hear
What's the talent you got?
Ooh. I can burp on Kimmy.
Yeah.
Burp. All right. Didn't expect to go there, but we did. And thank you for showing us one of your talents. So.
You're welcome.
All right. So we end these with Go Jackets. So on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Go Jackets!
There we go. Good job, ladies. Thank you.